What's crack lacking? It's your boy Barushvo, just in case you did not know. So we're back again. Once again, this time we're taking a look at the Saints. We're going to do a 7-round mock draft for them. But first, we're going to take a look at the roster. Allergies. It's that time of year. But it's also draft time, baby. But we're going to take a look at the roster, try to come up with a draft strategy, and then apply that in a 7-round mock draft. But go ahead, become a bro and subscribe. Leave that thumbs up if you enjoy the content. And we will be here live for the whole draft, all 3 days, doing a live stream. So if you want to hang out, hang out. It's going to be a time and a half. But let's go ahead. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's take a look at the roster here. Actually, I think I just got done streaming. So let me move this screen back. There we go. All right, looking at the roster, mainly the offense first and foremost. I think, okay, wide receiver could be viably something that they take. I think that is a viable option. We could look for a bigger vertical threat from Traquan Smith, who really hasn't, he's had his moments, but hasn't really developed. Looking at the line, I mean, if value's there, I don't mind getting line later in the draft. I'm not a big fan of Pete. I don't think he's or Darius Pete. I don't think he's that good. That's just my opinion, though. Let's see. Quarterback late, that's always an option. Kellen Mond maybe in the third. Or a Trask. Can see there. I wouldn't mind getting a running back, maybe someone better than Latavius Murray to kind of back up Kamara. Just some thoughts there. Looking at the defense, though. Corner, man. Corner is like, we have to address corner. Like Patrick Robinson, nah, dude, he's probably playing slot. Grant Haley, he got kicked off Washington, or I think it was, no, it was the Giants. Maybe he was at Washington, but because he wasn't good enough in the slot. Yeah, man, we need to get something outside Marshawn Lattimore. That's probably the biggest need. We could do something with the interior. They got David Onyemata. And Shy Tuttle, those are the starters. They're quality, but I wouldn't mind grabbing a little more depth there. Maybe a third pass rusher. Maybe linebacker. Like defense, really, we could really address anywhere. Mainly corner first. Corner should be a priority. So corner, I'm looking for value. Yeah, it really should be corner, but they're dealing with the tough pick at the tail end of the first. Probably no Farley, probably no Newsome. Might be something we have to address in the second. Do they have a second round pick? I don't remember. Let's go take a look. All right. I am allowed to accept one trade, but I can't seek it out. It has to be offered to me. Good. They do have a second. So maybe something we do in the second. So yeah, I can't seek it out. It has to be offered to me. Yeah, and I only can accept one trade. That's it. Let's go ahead and get this sucker started. All right, man. The draft is underway, dude. Fields. Where's Mac? Okay, Mac Jones is off the board. Okay. So is Farley and Newsome, but that shouldn't be a surprise to us. I don't think we're going to get any tantalizing picks here. Or tantalizing offers. Like, actually, that's kind of tantalizing. That's actually really good. Let me see who's available. Let's see. I'm gonna switch to my board. Like Marshall's kind of the guy I was basically thinking of. JOK's available? Well, that's an interesting thought. I mean, he could play the slot. Here, actually, I want to move this screen right there. Wow, there's a lot of good players available. Like Merrick's also an interesting consideration. But I think like if we're going back here, Where is he at? Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I think he might be moving to strong safety, but he probably mans up the slot this year with Malcolm Jenkins still on the roster. Not that like it's like, oh, Malcolm Jenkins bad. He's not bad by any means. So we probably don't need. Yeah, I'm Merrick. I mean, it's great value though. JOK. It's also great value. It's hard to pass up on that. Like, I can't believe how he fell here. Wow, Tryon went. Interesting. This is interesting how this fell. I mean, I'm still seeking corner if I make that pick. I mean, no matter what, I think I'm looking at corner. Oh, JOK is very interesting. I might just actually I think I am going to take the trade down. Yeah. That was tough. That was real tough. Alright, so I can't accept any more trades. Just happens to be the name of the game. I think Marshall. Oh, gosh, that was so tough. There were so many good players there. But I mean that's good trade down value. I think if Fatu Melifanu might be the pick here. Eric Stokes also a consideration. Eric Stokes actually might be the pick. I think he's more ready to play right now. Melifanu, and that's kind of what the Saints need, someone that could come in and play right now. Wow, man, there's a lot of good guys on the. There's a lot of good players here. Like Stokes, I might move up to quite a bit. Like he might be a bit more in the second round conversation. Yeah, man, I might need to adjust some parts of my big board. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Stokes here. All right. Look at all these trade offers. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. I mean, there's no way Najee Harris is available here. Like, I don't know what's up with this. But he makes it here. Either of these guys, there's no way either of these guys make it here. All right, I'm just going to say this. I know the draft is crazy. There's no way Najee Harris makes it here. It's more believable Javonte Williams will be here. I think I'm going to take Javonte Williams. Pair him up with Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara, man, very versatile. You can do a lot of cool things with him. It may not be the most sexy pick. But I kind of like this. That way you're not running him into the ground. I think it's a better option than Latavius Murray. All right, so let's see. I mean, and we could always look big boy receiver in the fourth and fifth. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think there's any way Najee Harris is there available at 60. Trying to see who all's still on the board. Let's switch back over here. Lee McNeil, that's a pick. Yeah, I think that's the pick. So I said we have to address corner. We could probably address a corner one more time. Yeah, it's just not gonna be here. Can't be here. Like I'm trying to run stuff through my head right now. Yeah, no. There ain't no thinking about that. So, kind of dope. It's our pick again. Who's playing center right now? Eric McCoy. That's right. He's pretty dope. I mean, Kendrick Green's kind of a cool option. Actually, who's available at quarterback? So I know Jamie Newman. I love me Jamie Newman. I kind of like the idea of Kellen Mond. I really think Kellen Mond will be off the board around, like, see where he's rated here. I kind of like the idea of Kellen Mond. Kyle Trask is a viable option as well. But you gotta like the athletic upside. I mean, look how low they are on Jamie Newman, man. Like and I want to try to portray this as realistic as possible, at least for the most part. That's why we passed on Najee at 60, because that's not gonna happen. So let's go with Kellen Mond here, and then we'll have one more pick. And it's not bad, man. Maybe he's just a good backup for Jameis. Notice I didn't say anything about Hill. All right, let's switch to my board. See who's available. Darius Washington's kind of a thought, right? I still like the idea of Kendrick Green too. Trey Brown's not a bad option either. Oof. Yeah, because Kendrick Green, just getting some better players on the interior. Because I know Cesar Ruiz, he should be better year 2. Eric McCoy is gonna just a monster. I love him. But I really don't like Pete, dude. I didn't like the contract they signed with him. I don't know, maybe it's something they could cut loose from, but yeah, so far this is actually a pretty solid draft. I think so. Oh, we didn't get a receiver yet. And I was kind of looking for a vertical big boy, which kind of Semi Fehoko is a vertical big boy. Yeah, and they're way lower on him than I am. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Screw it. Let's do it. Yeah. Keep in mind, I mean, trading that first round pick, we did get the second and third. So we do have a few extra picks in this class, but yeah, I think this is kind of good. So maybe linebacker, edge if the value is there. Derek Barnes is kind of interesting. Ernest Jones might be a bit safer. What about edge? Maybe like a Jonathan Cooper a little later. Nice depth piece. I kind of like that. All right. Looking at my board here. Well, there's Ernest Jones. Did they take Derek Brown or Barnes? Excuse me. They did. That's actually kind of a cool fit there, Tennessee. So I think I'm going to take Ernest Jones, and then kind of hope maybe like a Jonathan Cooper is available with our next pick. Oh wow, they got Snowden up there. Oh, Nick Neiman. He's okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Jones he's pretty athletic, man. I don't know if he'll ever be a good coverage linebacker, but I mean that's yet to be seen. I mean, you were taking that in like what, the 5th, so potentially. All right. So far, I think this is a very good draft. I mean, granted, the trade down got us. This is essentially kind of like our first round pick. But we were able to pick up an extra at 98, or no, 96. We picked up 96. Got us a Liam McNeil. Oh, Jonathan Cooper, be on the board, bruh. He is on the board. I really wanted to actually take Jonathan Cooper. I think he's a good depth piece in a 4-3 defense. Sorry, can't accept any trades. But I'd be willing to pick up extra 7th rounders. Why not? All right, let's move back to my board. We could go with the interior again, but I feel like we should really probably maybe look for more options in the secondary. Bynum's nice, but I don't think he's a good fit. Mark Gilbert. I mean, you kind of hope the guy stays healthy. I mean, we could take a flyer on Caden Stearns. And, like, hope... Like, honestly, if I'm a team taking Caden Stearns, I'm trying to move him to the outside more. And more so, I'm probably I play a lot of man coverage. And I try to move him to, like, outside corner. That would be my plan. All right, we got one more pick here. I'm surprised they haven't added those other 3 picks, like the compensatory picks back here. Wonder why not. Like Kuntz is good value. They don't have him rated pretty high. I mean, that's just extra depth, right? I mean, we could take a shot on Jacob Harris, big and fast. Right? I mean, he's kind of like... Why not take a shot on another guy that's like big and fast? Like, just like Fehoko. Yeah, screw it, dude. Let's do it. All right, let's take a look at the trade, what we got out of it. They traded up for JOK. That's interesting. But I think we made good. I mean, we got Stokes, we got McNeil out of it, and Ernest Jones. Like, I think you could say we maybe won that trade. But grabbing Stokes, Javonte Williams, I know, we went running back, but I think that's good, dude. That's a good yin and yang with Alvin Kamara. I like that. I like at least the potential of that. Aleem McNeil falling to 96 is kind of dope for us. Kellen Mond, good get, just in case things don't work out at quarterback this year. Kendrick Green, I think could be a replacement for Pete. That's just me thinking ahead. We grabbed Fehoko. We also grabbed Jacob Harris. 2 guys, they're big, they're fast. Potential replacements for Traquan Smith. Ernest Jones, we're in the 5th round. Let's take a shot on a linebacker. Cooper's great depth option. And Caden Stearns is interesting given his athletic and physical profile. But yeah, that's it for the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Of course, indulge in that nice, beautiful football discourse. And until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.